everyone, and welcome to Era Military Collectibles. As you can see, today we are having an unboxing. Now, I did open some of the labels and stuff and some of the wrappers just to make it a bit easier. This parcel here, or these two parcels here I should say, were kindly gifted to me or found for me by a subscriber. He's always in on the live streams. David, you know who you are. So that's who owns these. I've taken off the labels and stuff because he was a bit concerned in relation to addresses and stuff, and I make sure that I don't have anything like that. So David, thank you very much. You know who you are. That's for sending me that stuff. As I said, he's a loyal subscriber and he tunes in on Fridays at 8 o'clock for the live streams, and he's been keeping an eye out for stuff for me in the UK. And thankfully he's come up with stuff. This one package is from a friend of mine in the north. I didn't get permission off him to name him on video, so I won't name him. But you know who you are. You sent me some stuff. Now there's some World War II stuff in these, and there's some East German, and I believe West German, and a bit of everything and anything items. So I'm going to move the big box out of the way altogether. And we'll get to that next. Now, I did open these a small bit already. How's the picture? The picture's fine. So, I did open these and actually pull these out a small bit. Now, I'm not 100% sure what's in that one, but so here we have two East German side caps. I didn't look at these now much, and I haven't done much investigating into them yet. In relation to dates, but they do look. This one feels like moleskin, and this one feels wool. Hang on, we do have some type of a mark in there. 33. I don't know, is that the size? Yeah, so perfect. So we have two of those East German side caps. I'll put them there. Next we have. I'll just take it all out like this, make it a bit easier. Some of that fluff from the package. So these are 37 pattern webbing and or belt and suspenders. They're the large size ones which I was looking for. This one is 1955, and then we have suspenders. Suspenders long, 1953, and there's no date on that one, but there are what I was looking for, because the suspenders I have are a bit short. So these are ideal for what I want them for. These will be getting blanketed in the future. I do have two ammunition pouches for them and some other bits and pieces, so I'm trying to put together a second standard set. Now I don't remember him telling me about these, but obviously we have some shoulder boards. I'm just going to check this in case it's a letter or something. Oh yeah, he'd send me these, this little photocopy of different ribbon bars and things like that. So here we have some shoulder boards. Now I'll have to do a bit of researching to find out what these are. Now I presume that's an officer. Oh, we have some more studs. Oh, we do have a ribbon bar, but with no ribbons on it, which is cool. 1 second, we're jumping ahead. So we've another set of shoulder boards that had pips, I'd say, on it at some point in time. Very interesting looking shoulder boards. I must do a bit of research and find out what these are. Now the silver and the red, I believe that's Stasi, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure, but we'll do a bit of research into that. Just empty out this again. So that's to one side. Sorry, so just checking them. So here we have a belt, East German belt, web belt. So I presume this is a general working dress type belt. So that's fantastic. Happy with that. And then we have some little odds and ends. So we have like little rank pips. We have some buttons. And we have some, these are probably obviously, I said these are for the shoulder boards, to fasten the shoulder boards, because there's two there already on them. Yeah, so that's a little ribbon. Oh, actually, I wonder is that what those are for? That you can fit onto this. Oh, David, I would be interested in if you tell me if that is the case. Now I'm just going to swap sides to the camera, and we'll open this. I'm going to shoe all that to one side. We'll check this out. Move the bag aside. Is this already open? Oh, there we go. Now this is a handkerchief, I believe. East German handkerchief. I don't know if these are issued, but it's a period handkerchief anyway. And in here we have, what's this? I can't remember what this is. What's the shirt? Undershirt. Yeah, NVA, East German. A little undershirt, just a white shirt. Very nice. It's actually, it feels cotton. It feels very comfortable. It feels very nice anyway. And in here we have a pair of socks. Or yes, yeah, we have a pair of socks. Very handy. Always good to have socks, especially when they're period correct type socks. And then we have an East German with shoulder boards combat uniform. I believe this is called the raindrop pattern camouflage or rain type camouflage. That's fantastic. Oh, and it's got a collar, internal collar. I have to do a bit of investigating and look at labels and stuff. G48. So we have a jacket and we have a pants with suspenders, elastic suspenders. That's fantastic. Going to try on these after we have this video done. So that's one, or say that's two parcels done. Now what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to pull the box, the next box. Just going to move the camera a tiny bit. I'm going to pull the next box in front of the camera, and that way I can just put the stuff straight up on the table. Oh, sorry there, just knock the camera. Just make sure that fix it, put it back into focus. There we go. Oh, sorry. Professionalism out the window. So, this was a friend of mine, as I said, in the north, this box, and I did a trade with him. I swapped him some of banner stuff. So, first things first. We have a cap. Now this is, I'm not 100% sure of this. Have a quick look at the label, 1978. I think that's West German. But yeah, so he had a few of these bits and bobs lying around his house that he wasn't using, so he asked me to swap him for some stuff. So I said, yeah, why not? My Cold War collection seems to be getting bigger, so why not? Now, here we have a Major's Vietnam side cap era. Is there a date on this? Have a quick look off the camera. Dry clean. No, but there is a NATO stock number there. So we'll have to Google the NATO stock number to see can we find the date on it. But that's your, I think this is a major or a colonel. One is, they're oak leaves they're called. One is silver and one is gold. One is a major and the other is a colonel. I'm not sure. I think the silver is the colonel. So we have that. The next thing we have is another DDR side cap. Now I knew These were coming in a new package, but the difference with these ones is they're dated, and I wanted these anyway to have, because I have a plan. I have a plan that I'm going to be doing with these side caps. One of them is a mannequin, and the other one is, actually I shouldn't be telling you. Here we have another East German this time. Sorry, West German. So that's why I think this is West German, because of the button. But this is a West German, and this one is 1978. And here we have another East German cap. Now this one again this is the wool type one, and this one is like the moleskin type one, and this one is NVA 1945. Now I don't believe that stamp, because I don't think the East Germans were around in 1945, but I do have a plan. I do have a plan. There is a method to my madness. Okay, now what else have we? We have now I believe this is later period, and this is definitely West German, but I believe that is a Bavarian police officer's cap. Is there a date on this? I doubt it's 1890. I presume that's the company's date of start-up. But yeah, we will do a bit of research on these and try and find out. So I believe that is a Polizei field cap from the Bavarian province, because that's the Bavarian crest. So yeah, so we have 2 caps. Now, next thing we have is a mess tin. Need to do a bit of research on this. It is the German style type one. If I can open it. So you have the top half and the bottom half. Oh, hang on, there's a stamp here in the bottom. If I can make it out. Oh, there's a stamp on the top as well. They're not exactly visible, but there are stamps there. There's another stamp there. So I'll have to have a look at them in the light of day and see can we find out anything about them. That's a German mess kit anyway. I can put that there. I'm going to have enough room and camera to fit everything. Let's move some plastic. Next we have a DDR. I don't want to take this out of the plastic because I don't think it's ever been out of the plastic. But it's like a, actually we can, there's an opening here. But it's like a little propaganda, I don't know, tablecloth I suppose you'd call it. If I can see that there, actually it's the wrong way. There you go. Little propaganda piece. Comes in its own propaganda bag. So, just put this to one side, fold it up as neat as I can so I can try and fit it back in its plastic the way it came. Ah, that's near enough. So there we go. Next we have another piece of, I suppose, propaganda material. There's a little lace, like for a dinner set. There's your crest. Oh, another little item. Now, some smaller bits and pieces here. Just make sure I get everything out. And this I'm not sure of what this actually is. Oil bottle. I don't know if it's East German or West German, but yeah, it's an oil bottle. But it came with the deal, so we'll figure it out. If nothing else, we can use it as a swap or something. If somebody's requiring it. No, this is an East German beret. 19... There's no date on it. No, there's no date on it. But it is an East German beret, and the badge should be in here somewhere for it. But it needs to be repaired. Yeah, there's the badge. The lugs are missing off of the badge. So I need to put lugs back on it, put it back on. Of the beret. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. No. And the next thing we have then we have a American medal. I need to research this to figure out what it is. I don't really normally collect medals, but as I said, it came part of the package deal. So we'll have a look at it. Let's try and sort all these out. So, these I think are Polish rank markings. I'm not sure, but because of the camouflage, they had a camouflage and they called it tiger, sorry, not tiger skin, panther skin, and it looked like that little dot. So that's why I think these are Polish, which is another interesting side of the whole Cold War era. That one I'm not sure of. No, I could be wrong. They could be German, because this one is German. This is basically a senior private, is what I think it is. And then there's another one. This is a set. So that's those two. Then you have the shoulder badge for the East German Army. And then we just have some American Master Sergeant Vietnam era rank stripes, and Civil Defence Corps. It's British, King's Crown, so it would be around World War II. So there you go. That's the haul of stuff. As I said, some of it was donated to me by David, thank you. The other stuff was a swap from another chap in the north. You know who you are. So guys, I hope you liked the unboxing. We will be going into this stuff in more detail. As I said, with the side caps and stuff, there is a plan with them. I do have a plan. I know this. I got 4 of them in the one go, but there is a plan, so bear with me. So I hope you like what we provide here at Era Military Collectibles. If you like what we provide here at Era Military Collectibles, don't be afraid to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below. It really helps with the channel, with the algorithm and stuff, to get more people to know where the channel is. If you want to get in contact with the channel, there will always be at the top of the video description an email that you can get in contact with the channel. So thank you very much, and see you on the next one.